Hari Om and welcome. We are here at Yoga Vidya Gurukul just outside Nasik, and we have just completed our TTC for the October 2016 batch. And yes, everyone's very happy, excited. So we have some questions for you all. We want to know a little bit more about your experience here and the course. So our first question is, what is your takeaway from this course? What have you learned here, and what will you take back home with you?
I'm Avinash. I'm from Pune, India. And my takeaway would be knowing myself in a better way, in a much, much better way. And the insightfulness about my body which I've got. I think that's it. Thank you.
Hari Om, my name is Anna. I'm from Latvia, but I live in Ireland. My takeaway be first the discipline. That's why I came to kind of learn, be more disciplined, get up early in the mornings, do my exercises, and be more with the old people, be more kind of, sociable. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marie from the Netherlands. The thing I'm going to take with me is that you can find harmony within yourself instead of finding it externally. And new friends, of course, international friends, and the impact of singing Omkar.
Hello, my name is Pakin from Thailand. Things I want to take away from here is how to join my body and my mind, and how to live more spiritual in my life. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lulu from England. I'm definitely taking away a whole mass amount of amazing vegetarian recipes, Ayurvedic recipes. The cooking has been amazing. And then learning chanting and Omkar, chanting Om. I've really connected with chanting Om here. It's been very magical. And finally getting up early. I think even on my days off, I'm getting up at 5 now. That's just going to be my routine. Up before sunrise. And that's something I want to keep working with and doing. Well, I don't think I have a choice in it anyway.
Hello, my name is Stephanie and I'm from Canada. And among many of the amazing things that I'm taking away from this course, probably the biggest is that yoga is so much more than just the asana practice that we typically do in our Western countries. And this vessel that I'm living in holds so much science and magic that can help me live a much more amazing life on this planet. So,
Hari Om, my name is Laura, I'm from Italy. And from this course, I will bring with me the will to go deeper in the practice and in the study of yoga discipline or art, let's say it like this. And also the passion that all the staff here and the people that I met in this beautiful teacher training could transmit me. So, and I hope to come back again with more knowledge and to practice more with all the friends I can meet here. Hari Om.
Hari Om, my name is Pilar, I'm from Spain, and what I'm going to take from here is a beautiful practice that I'm going to try to continue develop. And as Marie said, look for happiness within ourselves and giving to others as well. Yeah.
Hari Om, I'm Francesca from Italy, and from here I'm going to take home a lot of positive energy, lots of very healthy and good habits that I will hope to keep, and lots of beautiful friendships. And I'll learn so much in this month. I would do it all over again.
Hari Om, my name is Alexia and I'm French. So I'm taking back home big roots, big self-confidence. This course helped me have reveal this inner strength and a strong connection with myself and with others. It was amazing. So that's it. Hari Om.
Hari Om. I'm Facundo from Uruguay, and I take away this huge knowledge about this yoga science. You hear me? I think that's the most important things. Like, I'm just starting to know these things, and that's huge. So that's it. Thank you.
So we have students here who have come from all different countries around the world. And I'm sure you're interested to know how yoga here at the ashram differs from yoga back in your home country.
This is the first time I've come to a school for doing yoga. And compared to what I've seen, it is mostly on television. It is different. The emphasis, as I told, is on meditation, pranayam, and connecting one's mind to the body. That's what is different.
For country where I'm living, for Ireland, I think is the big good thing to bring me for people beyond silence, because people really like in that country chatting is very loud. And I think is that really good thing, bring them silence, learn them and tell them how good be in silence. And another thing, just pranayama as well, and mudras, teach them. That's what I really like to do in Ireland, be with pranayama, mudras and silence. Thank you.
In Holland, I have done some yoga, but it's mostly at the gym, and it's just a 1 hour practice, and it's only physical. So we're not chanting ohms, we're not doing any meditations, and if it's like a short meditation, it's just like for a few seconds. And it's just 1 hour, and in here we have only 2 hours of asana class, and not even then. And then the breathing and the meditation is on top of those 2 hours of asanas. So yeah, that's the difference from home.
Yeah. Before I came here, I knew only asanas in yoga studio, but I have learned, but not much about yoga. So in this course, they gave me more in pranayama, bandha mudra, and cleansing techniques. So I really love the pranayama so much because it can soothe my mind and make me healthier in both body and mind to prepare our life in the future and mostly in the present.
So the yoga I do back in England is definitely harder. So I only ever do an hour class, and it's an intense vinyasa flow. So I'm definitely very sweaty by the end of it. And here it's some of the same postures, but obviously we're doing 4 hours, 2 in the morning and like 2 in the afternoon. So we couldn't have it that hard, and you can't really learn it so well if we were doing it at that speed. So there's a big difference. I'm looking forward to getting back to my fast classes, but I've thoroughly enjoyed these classes here, and it's the type of yoga that I like. It's the Ashtanga moves and some hatha moves as well. So yeah, I've loved it. But there's a difference in speed for sure. Yeah.
So similar answer. Yeah, the yoga that I was practicing back home was a vinyasa flow, and I'd get quite sweaty and I'd get a workout out of it. And I've always been quite a physical person, so I did enjoy that for an exercise. But I came here because I wanted more than that, because I can get a workout doing so many different things, and I really wanted to learn more about yoga lifestyle, and I've definitely got that. So if back home the yoga is like Tinder, then this is kind of like an arranged marriage. You think you're getting what you want with Tinder, but when you get an arranged marriage, it's confronting. It's every part of you, your soul, your body, everything is there, and it's participating, and that's what I feel like I got here.
So in my country, as Marie says already also, yoga classes are more focused on the physical level, physical body. So what is the difference here is that we went also deeper in the theory of yoga, in the philosophy, and also we could learn how the postures, also in the aspect of asana, can make us control our mind. So through this, how to be more introspective also. So I guess there is a big difference with only the physical level practice that could be seen as a workout only. But here we really learn how to deal with our body and our mind also. So through this, maybe we could get in touch also with our souls easier. And yeah, this is a difference I found in this TTC.
So pretty much everyone says it in here, that mostly what we do back home is asanas. I do try to do a bit of reading and a bit of yoga lifestyle, but obviously sometimes you just forget about it. So what's good about here is the part that we do the holistic yoga, we get the chance to practice it. That means doing whatever we do karma yoga here. So we try to do things without counting on ourselves. We try to connect with others. So basically it's a 24-hour yoga style that we do. So that's very important, not just the asanas, which are much more slower and steady than what I do back home. And they're beautiful.
Yeah, I agree with what's been said before. And at home, I do practice yoga with a teacher that luckily has studied here, so there's not that much difference. But here you get the chance to experience the whole lifestyle as a yoga person, and it's very, very nice, and everybody should do it.
Yeah, in this course, it was, everybody said it, but you go much deeper within yourself, and you realize also that we're completely all different. And the quality of the lectures, I don't think I could have found that back home.
So I don't have much to say now, but in any way, I will go with the yoga lifestyle. That is the huge difference. Like in my country, well, I think in every country, the most important things are the asanas, and here for sure they are not. They are like a whole. It's like the whole yoga lifestyle, and that's not. I don't know what else to say. That's it.
So we've heard a little bit about the yogic lifestyle and what it's like living in an ashram. And I'm sure not everything was so easy. So can you give us a little insight into the difficult or challenging thing that you found here at the ashram?
Difficult. There's a concept of silence over here. That 3 days of silence we had, that's probably the most difficult thing we had. And interestingly, in that particular thing, not only your mouth is shut, you don't have to have eye contact, and you can't read, and you should be more internal with yourself. And I realized that is probably one of the most difficult things, and it was interesting. A lot of things came up, which probably I never would have thought. I would have done chatting, surfing, watching television, but it was interesting and tough.
For me, the most difficult was, that's why I'm the person who really close to the nature. And that's why the sea around all there, the beautiful waves, the mountains, and the kind of sun and all around. And it's a difficult, I can't go outside the gate, not just me, but everyone, because I like go up to the mountain and enjoy the walk, but I feel I'm stuck in here. And another thing for me difficult was the writing exams as well, because for me there was too many, 3 writing exams and 1 essay. And I'm the person who like more do exercise, so I be kind of ask for the teachers put me in the exercise class, and I be do for this hours exercise. That's for me was difficult.
For me, the most difficult thing was the language in some lectures. So not to me. It's like, well, that was really hard for me to understand, and also to learn it by head. And so I'm gonna learn that in English, in Dutch when I go home.
I just say a little bit back. I forget to say because it's not. That's why we stuck in here and we can't go. But that's the teachers was really kind of for safe for us because the snakes and scorpions and crabs and another things. Just don't think we. If you like, you can go, but you have to be very, very, careful. Yeah, that's it. What I like to say more.
The difficult thing for me is Kama Yoga. Yeah, because Kama Yoga is like do for other people. That I think it's good, but sometimes I haven't done this activity before in my life, like painting the trees, every trees, all the ashram, and making the tea for other people at 4:30 a.m. Yeah, that's quite tough for me. But okay, I want to be, how can I say, increase the level of my mind. Yeah, so that is practicing. That I think it's difficult, but it is valuable to do. And now I feel my mind is growing a little bit, not much, but I think it keep growing after this course.
So the hardest thing for me was part of Ashram life is just missing home and missing friends and family. I mean, I'm traveling anyway, but it's something about being within the ashram grounds and sticking to the schedule every day. You're not free, and we've chosen this, and this is part of a very important learning, to be okay with being on our own and to endure missing home and family and friends. But yeah, you have moments where you're like, oh, you really miss them more than you would if you were just traveling around. But what an important lesson to enjoy spending time on our own, which I'm good at. But the missing thing was, they were my biggest moments. But you get to the end of it like we have, and you realise those moments are just tests and challenges, and you realise that you got over them and you survived them, and actually you're stronger, much stronger for it. And when we go home, we know everything will be the same and even better. So yeah, that was the hardest thing for me, but really proud of myself that I overcome it, and we all did. And you make friends here, and you, even more importantly, make better friends with yourself. Yeah.
Okay, so the hardest part for me was I was actually living in Australia before I came here, and I was surfing a couple hours a day, going for runs, and then going for my strong asana class. So for me, I wasn't getting enough exercise as I needed. And the asana classes that we're doing, they're great, but they're broken up with teaching, which makes sense because it's a teacher training course. So while I was getting some exercise, I would go for runs and try and add on to that. But there was a point when I went, I just need to go for a big run. So if you're expecting to come here and be doing really hard, challenging physical yoga for 6 hours a day, you need to understand that it's a teacher training course. It's not a get fit course. So that was, for me, just adjusting my expectations and understanding and appreciating why I was here, and knowing that I can get back to my extensive amount of exercise when I'm done. But for now, while I'm here to focus and do my teacher training course.
So for me, the difficult part was to stick to the schedule mostly because I'm a Vata person, probably. So you will discover when you will learn about Ayurveda and the doshas. So every people have a different type. Every person is a different type of person. So I'm more airy, and I don't really like rules, let's say like this. But also the most difficult thing thing to adjust for me here in this course was also the most valuable, probably, because being this type of person, I need to learn discipline also. That is very important also in the yoga practice. In the whole, not only in the asana. So for me was this the difficulty, but also what I appreciate more, probably.
For me, I have to agree with Laura on the most difficult was actually one of the, it's not the better thing, but one of the great things that happened to me. I love silence days. I love many things that happen in here, but I came here and I had no coffee. After 17 years of drinking 4 cups of coffee a day, I'm here with my ginger water. So that was fantastic. It was hard for the first 3 days. I would almost fall asleep on lectures and everything, but now it's great. I think it's great improvement in my life. Yeah.
Probably the hardest thing was the changing the lifestyle, changing habits. That too. The not having the same comforts that we have at home. The changing in the diet, of course, no coffee, no tea, and no some other stuff. But the difficult thing was to challenge yourself also in silence days, not to communicate with others, to explore yourself a little bit more. Yeah, it was hard, but it was worth it.
My list isn't very long actually because I don't really know. I keep on thinking of a hard thing, but I don't really know actually. I don't know. For me, the schedule, everything was perfect and exactly what I was looking for. And I didn't. Even the silence days were challenging, but it built so much inner strength that. Actually, I don't really know. I didn't miss anything from home, and I felt at peace. So I'm sorry, but I don't have anything.
So for me, it was wake up early for sure. I'm a comfortable person, so wake up at 5 was not an easy task for me. But I did it every day, so I'm proud of myself.
Now we'd like to hear how you would rate this course on a scale of 1 to 10. What did you think?
8.5.
I might give 8.9.
An 8. I would definitely recommend this place.
8.5.
I genuinely think we've been so lucky with this course. I mean, the surroundings are stunning. It's a very beautiful, happy, smiling ashram, which is pretty rare, I think, for ashrams. It's a very relaxed, loving place. And yeah, I think and as you said, Steph, it's not a get fit course. That's my only thing. So I wanted it to be a little bit more though. So I have to give it 8.8, 8.9. 8.9.
8.9. Yeah. Nice. 8.56.
For me, also 8.5.
For me, I'll give it a 9, but just because perfection does not exist anywhere. So that's it. It was beautiful.
I completely agree with Pilar. 9 is the best score.
It's not going to be 108. It's going to be 801.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go with 8.5. Yeah. Cute. I don't want to. In the end, I don't know what to say. So I just say like we finish here. I don't know. Stretch. Relax.